one of the news stories that kind of intrigued me about Pokemon ZA, was a comparison that a lot of early people who got hands on with the game made with the game's performance on Switch 1, because this game is still available for Switch 1, by the way, if you didn't know, and Switch 2. So it revealed something that I think was startling a little bit. So, like, right here in the video that you're watching, the guy's doing a comparison between the frame rates between the Switch 1 is frame rate and the Switch 2 frame rate. Switch 1's capped off 30 FPS. That's just the nature of the beast there. The Switch 2, though, higher frame rate, 60 FPS. The console runs well at 60 FPS more consistently. Its textures, draw distance, and all that kind of stuff are marginally better on the Switch 2. So that's a great thing, right? But the visuals and gameplay on the original Switch actually hold up really well. A lot of people are, attesting that this game performs a lot better than Pokemon Scarlet and Violet and even Arceus on the baseline Switch. For the most part, a lot of people said the most notable distance and the only real difference between the Switch 1 variation of the game and the Switch 2 variation is that there is a $10 upgrade, first of all, and that basically gets you a 60 FPS version of the game. As you can see, there's a side by side comparison. Let me just stop right here because I want to focus on this real quick. So, right there, you're seeing a side by side comparison between the Switch 1 version of the game on the left side and the Switch 2 version of the game. I think the Switch 2 version of the game looks a little more detailed, a little more like, and I can see things off into the distance. Again, the draw distance is a little bit better. But as I'm looking here at the comparisons, I don't think the comparisons are I don't see $10 better, for if I'm being honest. Like, this to me seems like it could have been a free upgrade for Nintendo, that if you just had the baseline game of Pokemon ZA and you have a Switch 2, it just runs better. I don't feel like there needed to be a $10 upgrade attached to all this. But again, I haven't played the game hands on. I'm just going off of the videos and the news of people who have gone hands on with it. They said the difference between the two versions is very marginal at best. So, with all that said, I, take it with a grain of salt until you get hands on with it. Maybe do your own comparison. Maybe you yourself have to decide if, like, the $10 upgrade is worth it to you. With all that said, I'm not paying $10 extra for a game that I think probably should just perform better on the new hardware, But that's just me.